Hey guys, welcome back to YO1. This is Steve here. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that button now, help this channel out. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This, you might remember, is the Beelink U59 mini PC. And it's so far served me pretty well at work. It's a mini PC, it's very quiet, and it works quite well. However, over the last 2 years, I did find that it started to slow down a little bit. Mouse clicking and opening up browsers, just there was a slight 1 second delay. And I thought maybe I could upgrade the RAM for this guy to see if it helps. So I'm gonna put up a video of me just running through the PC with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and you can kind of see how fast Windows loads up after 2 years of use. And then I'm gonna upgrade it and show you another video. So I went ahead and I purchased on Amazon a Timetec 16 gigabyte or 2 times 8 gigabyte RAM stick to put into this one. The official specs on the Beelink actually allow for 16 gigabytes of RAM running at 2933 megahertz. Now, the one that actually comes installed or pre-installed with this guy is actually a 2666 megahertz slower RAM, and it's only 8 gigabytes, which is the one I opted to buy when I went to purchase it. So I'm gonna first of all open the Amazon package and show you what kind of RAM I bought. So this is the cheapest one I could find. I don't know the reliability on it. I read some of the reviews on Amazon and they said, you know, this one works well. And considering this is a not very expensive computer, I didn't really want to go on too expensive RAM. So this is what we got, is the Timetec. It says premium memory from Timetec. It's a 16 gigabyte or a 2 times 8 gigabyte stick, and it runs at 3200 megahertz. Now, technically, with computers, you're able to put in a faster RAM, and the computer should be able to adjust itself so that it runs at the correct clock frequency. All right, so this is 8 gigabytes CL22. It's not particularly fast, so let's take a look at it. Use my trusty scissors. Okay, so these are SO-DIMMs, okay, so laptop type RAM. And this is what they look like. There's 2 of them. There you go. Modules on the back as well. Okay, so we're gonna show you how to install it. It's really easy, at least I think it is. Put this, turn it around. So on the Beelink, there's 4 screws in the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're Phillips head. Make sure your screwdriver is small. While I'm doing this, I'm probably going to show you on the screen the boot up sequence and just kind of going through my computer when there's 8 gigabytes of RAM. And after I install it, I'm going to show you a video of it with 16 gigabytes and see if there's any actually difference. So to open it, you see the gold 2 little screws here. You probably want to open it from this side, from the opposite side. So you can either get something to suction it out, or you can kind of just put your nail into the foot, the rubber grommet, and then you kind of slide it open. You gotta watch out because there is a tape here that goes over the SSD. So I don't want to really rip it off. So I'm going to open it up like this. There we go. So over here, you can actually install a hard drive, a 2.5 inch hard drive right here, which is pretty nifty. And then if you look inside here, you can see that there is a RAM slot right here. And to get it out, basically, you kind of just have to, there's a little tab here on the side. Push it out and it bounces out like this. You just pull it out and you're done. So I'm gonna put this over here and we're gonna take the new one. The notch is really easy to fit in because it's asymmetrical. One side's longer. You just kind of match it up with the other one here. So you put it in at kind of a 45-degree angle, match the notches up. Well, actually, I'm going to put the bottom one in first. So, and then it goes in. It doesn't really click, but you push down, and it clicks into the 2 pins on the side. And there you go. So you take the next one, you put it in, So what I mean by that is that when you put the RAM module in, it doesn't snap in like your computer PC ones. It just kind of sits there. You can pull it out really easily. But then when you push it down, it will clip in and be secured. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna put it back together. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna boot it up and show you how it runs when it's with 16 gigabytes of RAM, booting up Windows 11. I'm gonna move it around the same way I did before, see if it's any faster. All right, take care. All right, so now that we've seen the before and after the installation of the RAM, first of all, I hope the installation was quite simple for those who want to know. What did you guys think? To be honest, I didn't really think that there was actually too much of a difference, which kind of bummed me out. Anyways, maybe over time, Windows will adapt to the new RAM and it will run a bit faster. Who knows? All right, stay tuned, stay safe. I'll see you next time.